Alright, so what is up, guys? So today we're going to be inside NBA 2K doing a few rebuilds around the based around the Cleveland Cavaliers. These are just a few to like try to wrap up their season, and I'm not going to do any like base drafting, like what they should do with their draft pick next year, but I am going to work on with trading Kevin Love's contract and seeing what I can get for Darius, Garland, and or Collin, Sexton. There's been like rumors and stuff like here. There's 2 days ago, top stories right here. Cavaliers may have trouble keeping two key players this summer. They're talking about Darius Garland and Collin Sexton because the supporting cast of the Cavs wasn't very happy with how they played. Collin Sexton they called a ball hog, and they didn't think he could be a franchise player. And Darius Garland, he improved this year, but people still don't think he can be like a all-star level point guard. I disagree with both of those, I guess, but we're here to find out what works better. Alright, so like I said, we are going to be using the Cavs. Everything's going to be manual because we're taking control. This one, I don't really want to base on the new up-and-coming rookies too much, so the up-and-coming draft class too much, so we'll just have a auto-generated. So the three main things I'm trying to get rid of is Kevin Love's contract, because he's not happy there, and they won't pass him the ball anymore, and he's just not getting playing time really. So we want to try to get him out of here. And Collin Sexton or Darius Garland, or both of them, I'm going to try to get out of here. We're trying to go for immediate championships. If you guys want to see me do another video of this, where I actually go and sit down and rebuild, it'll be a longer one. That's why I'm not doing it right now, because I'm kind of short on time. I got somewhere to be in a little while. But I think we're trying to trade for superstars, or not necessarily superstars, because this won't get us a superstar. We're trying to trade for stars and not picks, where it might be a good idea if you get the right trade, trading for a pick. Alright, so we're back, guys. This is the trade I was thinking of for Chris Paul and Devin Booker. We would trade them Kevin Love's contract, Collin Sexton for a rookie, Taurean Prince and Larry Nance Jr. make up the rest of Devin Booker's contract. And these two are just fillers, and I'm not giving them our next year's pick, but I am giving them 2022 and 2023 first round unprotected picks. Let's see if they accept this. They don't. They love the roster too much. What if I do give you this pick? Really? In like seconds. Yeah, I just don't think I want to give away that pick for those two players, aging Chris Paul pretty much, because I don't think that'll happen in real life. So what if I go like this? Okay, we can get somebody like Paul George. I'm not really seeing anybody. I mean, this is an okay trade, but like, I'm not really seeing anybody that I like too much. What if I put in Darius Garland? Drew Holiday, Paul George again with Pat Bev. I like this trade better. Or we could make Collin Sexton run point guard and have Paul George there. Pat Bev is a backup point guard. Yep, we're doing this trade. Hopefully it's not a mistake. Alright, so we got Collin Sexton will be running our point guard position. Alright, so for some reason when I still do this, they still have Pat Bev starting over Collin Sexton, even though he's a point guard now. And I like this backcourt. I feel like that's okay. Isaac Okoro's fine. J.R. Allen's fine. If we could improve these two positions, Isaac Okoro isn't fine. If we could improve these two positions, I'd be okay with that. Larry Nance Jr., I'm okay with him starting, but I need to have a fail-safe just in case he's not good. And Pat Bev will never be our sixth man, so we'll work on the bench too. Alright, guys, we're trading Isaiah Hartenstein and Taurean Prince for Kyle Anderson. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Nope, not that one. Yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein, pretty much nobody's for Kyle Anderson, so I apologize to them, but they don't play very well. What am I doing, yo? Oh, I gotta mess with his shot tendency, because he has, let's see, he has a 79 3-point, right? I think it's him that is 0-3. Yeah, look at that. He's a 79, but it's a 0. So, like, why would he not? I need him at least at like a 15. Space the floor a little bit. Come on, man. So that's a piece off our bench. Or I guess he'll run power forward for us. Larry Nance Jr. He's 6'7". What happens when I make him a small forward? Because I like how he plays with the ball. Whoa, that's kind of sus. We won't be saying that again, I guarantee you. I like how he not necessarily plays defense because he's not the best defender. I like the steals he gets. So it'll look something like this. Obviously, Collin Sexton getting about 34 minutes, looking like Isaac Okoro coming off the bench, Pat Bev coming off the bench. We need better bench players. Alright guys, so we're going to do this trade. Jetty Osman and Isaac Okoro for OG Anunoby and Chris Boucher. Gets us a little defense on the team. We do give up a pick, but I'm not really caring about picks because remember we're trying to get a championship. We need to fill out one more bench spot, and then we should be good to go. Alright guys, we're going to trade Tim Frazier and another first round pick for Grayson Allen and John Conchar. Pretty much just for Grayson Allen. We could use him to a little bit of scoring off the bench, I think. He's not obviously a defender, but pretty sure that was him who just popped off in the playoffs for the Grizzlies. He was averaging like 27. We're going to start Larry Nance. I mean, nah, we'll start OG. Sorry, Larry. I was finally going to give you a starting chance, and then that's tough. Do I need to give him minutes too? Is he good? No. I don't want him to have minutes. He's just going to take minutes away from our other people and shots away from Paul George, who I'm really hoping to carry this team. Holy moly, we have a lot of players. I was going to get a three-point sniper, but like Joe Harris or Luke Kennard or Duncan Robinson, but their defense is just too bad, so I think defense is going to be a big part of our game. So we'll see. It's time to simulate the first game. Let's see how this goes. Win against the Trailblazers. Dame, CJ, and Nurkic have a good game. Man, my voice is not giving up. It keeps cracking. That is not good. Paul George had a good game. Jarrett Allen. Okay, if he could play like that, that'd be fine. Per 36 minutes, look amazing. OG had a good game. He doesn't. Oh, he didn't. He shot quite a bit. But, I mean, okay. Yeah, these two guys aren't looking too good, but they're okay. Collin Sexton didn't shoot nearly as much as I wanted him to. Everybody else played okay. Grayson Allen, perfect. Simulate another game just in case. Oh, it's an L to the Magic of all teams. Collin Sexton, Paul George. Oh, Paul George didn't have a good game. Yeah, I don't even know because they're not shooting efficiently. Oh, let me go do tendencies. I'll be back. Alright, so everybody's tendencies should be done. Simulate another game just to make sure everything goes okay. Alright, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. I like that. That's exactly how I want it to go down. Paul George, Collin Sexton, Jarrett Allen. That's our big three pretty much. Everybody else down here. Chris Boucher, 1 for 12. Please don't shoot that much ever again. Everybody else shooting okay. Back to where I want them to though. Chris Boucher makes me nervous. I don't know why he's shooting that much. I guess people are just going to have some bad games. Alright, I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. Alright guys, so we're at the All-Star break. We are currently 50-5. So I would assume the best team in the league. Way better than I expected. Paul George is popping off. Collin Sexton is popping off. Jarrett Allen's amazing. Kyle Anderson's doing good, shooting good from the field. OG Anunoby is playing good, shooting good from the field. Chris Boucher picked it up. Oh, Chris Boucher is 50-40 club. Shoot, never 90. 50-40 78 club. But I mean, 14-7 is always, it's perfect off the bench. Larry Nance is shooting great. I mean, yeah, I don't need you to shoot good at all. Just get your steals. I don't need you to score points. Pat Bev, I don't need you to score points. Grayson Allen, you could score points if you wanted to, but you don't really have to. 90% from the free throw line is what I like to see, though. So yeah, we're just doing pretty good. Paul George is the key, I think. He's averaging 31 for us and almost shooting 50-50, 83 club. So 88 club, my bad. But yeah, the trade deadline passed on March 25th. I don't know why it's before the All-Star break now. I always thought it was after. But we're 50-5 now, so that's great. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright guys, here we are at the end of the season. Unfortunately, we did not beat the Warriors record of 73-9. but we did much better than I thought we were going to. We're 60-12 right now. Simulate the last game of the season. It's a W against the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, bro, I was hoping. So we did eventually go 70-12. That's where we went. I was hoping Paul George would get MVP, but LeBron's just out here being LeBron, I guess. There's so many people averaging above 30. That's crazy. LeBron's out here being LeBron, so I understand. Even though he just lost in the first round of the playoffs, but I guess Spencer Dinwiddie, 6-man, Giannis, DPOY, Christian Wood, most improved, and that's us. Let's go. All right, All-NBA first team, not us. All-NBA second team got Paul George on it, and All-NBA third team has nobody. We got all defensive first team for Paul George. Looking good. Got some more blocks than he usually gets. That's alright, though. Defensive second team. We almost traded for Drew Holiday. How did he play? Oh, he had a down season. Let's go. Glad we didn't trade for him. And Isaac Okoro isn't on there, so he didn't ball out as a rookie either. Alright, so we have the first seed going up against the 8th seed Chicago Bulls in the first round. They have... Oh, we made a trade with them. Who we trade? Or did... Oh, no, Darius Garland... We traded him to the Clippers, and they must have traded him to Chicago for Kobe White, I guess. I don't know. That's what it looks like. They got Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic. I think it's hilarious to me that Zach LaVine is a higher overall than Paul George nowadays. That's crazy. I didn't even notice that until right now. I think we do have the better team, though. Simulate first game. You're telling me this dude's at 89 and this dude's at 88. Oh, I guess he's at 89 too. Said he was at 88, but I'd rather have Paul George, honestly. Paul George can score like Zach LaVine, but he also plays defense. So, like, I don't know. Simulate round. I'm not afraid of them. Yeah, we sweep them 4-0. The final game, Jarrett Allen had 27 and 17. Chris Boucher had 20. Had a double-double off the bench. Good scoring from everybody, looks like. We're up against 4th seed Boston, who have Kemba, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Okay, those are our weak spots. OG can guard Jaylen Brown, I think. Kyle Anderson can't guard Jason Tatum. So Jason Tatum will have big games. I don't think we should be worried about Kemba Walker too much. And if Paul George and Jarrett Allen can ball out, I think we can beat them. We won game 1. Jarrett Allen and Paul George didn't shoot very much. It's funny. It's weird. Who's he being guarded by? Marcus Smart, who's a good defender, but it was Evan Fournier. Huh. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to sim around, but I mean, we're up 2-1. We won this game by 1.